Upside Haunts.
Hello everybody, it is me once again, Upside Haunts, and today I have Death Stalker, the great Death Stalker. Huge, terrifying, very strange and abstract design. I love how weird and ethereal this guy is. I don't know if ethereal is the right word to use, but I'm using it anyways. But we're unboxing this guy today. As you can see, the box is very huge because this is quite a huge character. Although it does have its downside, which is all its movement consists of one motor. It turns left and right. That's it. It's capable of spewing fog out of its mouth, which is pretty cool. But we'll see if it's any good. You know, right out of here we can see this. We've got this crazy wide shoulder frame just for the shoulders. Frame for its hunchback, which has this cool like waved spine look. Holy cow! Look at these hands. Let me pull these out. It's only got 4 fingers on each hand, but these are some of the biggest hands I've ever seen on an animatronic. Look at these. This thing's design is very like fish and shark inspired. I know it doesn't seem like it due to the claws, but trust me, when you see the face, I don't know, it has this special aquatic quality to it. It has the same kind of skin tone. Here are possibly, I think, all its clothes right here. Some arms. Oh my goodness, its base right here. Wow, I can't tell which way is the front. And right here is its head. Oh, I underestimated how big the head was gonna be, because I've never seen this guy in person. Whoa, okay. So here's the tube that leads to its mouth. It's able to connect to a fog machine, run fog through there. But here is its mouth, its whole face. Doesn't that look like shark-ish to you? The way the skin texture and the color. Something I hate about this though, that is awful. Its face is made of latex, which if you don't know, latex dry rots. Especially if you're gonna run fog through this, it's not gonna like last very long. This should have been made of plastic. Especially because the mouth doesn't move. Nothing about this face moves. So it can be plastic and be this static piece. It'd probably look better anyways, because as you could see, there's some folds and stuff here. It's kind of just a consequence of it being latex. If it was plastic, it would look exactly how the mold was meant to look. But anyways, I'll set that aside. Something unique about this, since the head is so huge, it has 2 prongs to connect to the body. Even Krampus, which this initial body shape was based on, doesn't have 2 prongs, it only has 1. That's just because this one's head is so much bigger. Here's its main body piece, and of course a cord to connect to the fog machine to tell it when to fog and when not to. Oh geez, we've got sandbags for this guy. We're not gonna need it since he's gonna be fully indoors. A hip loop, and finally his cord. We're not gonna run fog through this guy since again we are indoors, and also it'd take me a while to go and find my fog machine. So for now, I'm just gonna set this aside and set this guy up. Should be simple, theoretically. I believe it is. I think I can. Just gonna start connecting stuff, see where it goes, see what happens. There are these cool like stabilizer pieces that connect this to the sides of the base. Helps distribute all the weight to handle how heavy its upper body is. This guy is what most people would call extremely top heavy. So it needs these really thick poles with extra stabilizers leading up. All right, here we go. And already he's quite a bit taller than me. I'm gonna have to turn up the camera in just a moment. Here, let me actually do that now. And close the curtains so that you can actually see this fairly thin frame. There you go. Get these shoulders on here. Since it's all its clothes is basically just a robe, big robe, I imagine you just place it right on top over everything. That's why I'm building it all together without the clothes first. Okay, right now I'm actually just gonna put the clothes on. I don't know if this will be a mistake that I regret, but I think that I should put this on before he gets the huge hunchback. Actually, but no, you know what? I'll just put on the hunchback. No harm in it. Look at that. Look how tall that is. Can you even see it? Yes, you can. Okay, that's good. What a huge imposing figure. If you couldn't tell, I love big monsters, especially coming off of like Dr. Illume, which was a really short character, and the great disappointment that brought. I bet I could do this just standing. This is how tall I am. I could do it. My ego won't allow me to grab a ladder. I'm tall enough. It's working. See, look, there it goes. There it goes. We got this. See, who even doubted me? not myself. Just place this over everything. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. There's nothing that really catched. I'm shocked. It's good design. Dang, okay. I'm gonna put on the head right here. You know, this could be creepy on its own. Let me not put on the head for a minute. I'm actually gonna put on everything else first, because I think that is such a huge figure where you can't see its face. Actually pretty scary looking. Wait, this might be a good animatronic concept. I know that there was like the hooded phantom from Morris Costumes, but that was a fairly short character. But if it's like this big and super imposing and you like can't see its face, that's low-key terrifying. I would like that a lot actually. So it's all in the size really. Let me just cover up there. Look, now this is a custom animatronic. It's just Deathstalker without the head or the hands apparently. Okay, time for the other hand. Other arm, I mean. All right, okay, it's turning out good. Then we'll string some of this back and forth, make one big cohesive creature. Okay, no, low-key, that's scary, actually. Put this in the darkness, like shut off the lights, made it all spooky. I have too many like studio lights for it to turn off everything so easily, but you get the idea. And this is huge, done. This is the animatronic. Just kidding, we do have to finish it, actually. I don't believe it matters which side gets what hand, since they're only four-fingered. Oh wow, the hands really weigh it down. I'm worried about about prongs or something breaking because of the weight of the hands. Maybe the head will have that same effect. Hopefully not. But here we go. Here goes nothing anyways. See, I told you he's better without the hands or the head. Then he won't break. But I'm surprised that a creature like this came from Spirit Halloween, which is usually a company that's very sanitized and like doesn't have anything really abstract, doesn't take a whole lot of risks and weird monsters, but this is like the definition of a weird monster. I love it. See, Spirit, when you do cool things, I like it. I love it. There we go, got both prongs in there. And he is wanting to lean over now. All right, there we go. I'm gonna put the tube up in his collar here. Really hide that away. Okay, now I'm gonna put his collar up and over his head. Okay, I need to be told in the comments because I can't really decide. Is he scarier with or without his head and hands? This is a huge animatronic. I absolutely love how big this guy is. I can't stress enough. Let me move it aside and we could turn. Oh my gosh, those arms are waving like crazy. So worried about it breaking. Because despite what it looks like, his shoulders don't have springs in them. That's just metal. That's not strong enough to hold its hands. Just kind of bouncing. But anyways, I believe it does have lighting in its mouth, which is cool. You just have to explain that it is cool that he has lighting in his mouth, in case there are any cool deniers there for cool lighting. Although, of course, with any animatronic, you can unplug lighting if you so choose, such as eyeballs. Usually, eyeballs like don't look good on animatronics that are glowing. Looks better and more realistic when you turn them off. Okay, all untangled. We are ready for Deathstalker. What a cool name to activate. It's such a big empty space inside the back of here. It's kind of crazy. Gonna turn up its volume. There we go, all the way up. I believe it's on sensor. I'm just gonna hope so, because I can't really read anything in there. Decently long cord. Good for actually reaching outlets that it needs to. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time. I'm gonna put this on him like as soon as possible. Maybe, where should I put this? Right here? This is good. There we go. Lovely. He's got the microphone. Turn this guy on. Go, go! That was a reset. Just let him reset for a minute. And there we go. Okay, back to normal. Back to the default standard. He is awesome. I love how big he is. One thing I'm concerned about, the hands pulling down his shoulder things, because these are normal, like hooks for a regular 6-foot animatronic on this huge big guy. The head is fine. It's got 2 hooks on it. It's accounted for the amount of weight, but the hands are considerably heavy too. And the arms are really long and really out there. Let's see, how much is this guy? $280. If there's any animatronic that's gonna be close to $300, the presentation of this guy is awesome. I think that any normal guest would be wowed by the huge size of it, especially when fog comes out of its mouth. Like, it's scary, weird, obscure creature. Like, you don't know what it is, what it can do. It's not like a skeleton or a reaper or a witch. it's Deathstalker. So I think that he should be like 250 because I wouldn't buy him for $280, but I'd say it's pretty worth it. It's one of the more worth it animatronics from Spirit. Even though it only has one motor, only one motion. That's really what you call being carried by your design. When you just look so cool that the motion doesn't matter hardly as much. As long as he's moving, it's not a static prop. Big complaint, this should not be latex, should be plastic because the teeth end up being all bent up and the tongue, and it doesn't look good. And also it will dry rot eventually, especially with the fog running through. But you know, if I owned this guy, I would probably display this guy more often with no head or hands. I find him kind of creepier. It reminds me of the things from the Forbidden Journey, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, that ride, where there are these huge cloaked dark figures. I forget what they're called, but you probably know what I mean. But yeah, a pretty overall positive. I like this guy. That is Deathstalker. Thank you to Halloween Haunter for letting me borrow Deathstalker here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!